Simian Mobile Disco are an English electronic music duo and production team from London, formed in 2005 by James Ford and Jas Shaw of the band Simian. Musically, they are known for their analogue production. In addition to his work with Simian Mobile Disco, Ford is a producer and has worked with artists such as Florence and the Machine, Peaches, Arctic Monkeys and Klaxons. Early history, Simian Mobile Disco originally formed as a DJ duo, on the side of their early four-piece band Simian. They released a number of early tastemaker singles, such as The Mighty Atom/Boat Race/Upside Down on I'm a Klitschko copyright and The Count, on Kitsuna copyright, but gained more fame for their remixes of artists such as Muse, Klaxons, The Go! Team, Air and others. In 2006, Kitsuna Copyright released the duo's underground hit Hustler, which features guest vocals from New York singer Char Johnson. 2007, Attack Decay Sustain release. The band's debut album, Attack Decay Sustain release, was released on June 18, 2007 on Wichita Recordings. Among the tracks included on it are Sleep Deprivation, Hustler, Tits and Acid, I Believe, Hot Dog, and lead single It's the Beat, which features Ninja from UK indie band The Go! Team on vocals. The album contains 5 new tracks, and the European version includes a bonus disc. The album was preceded by mix compilations in April for the Bugged Out series. SMD supported Klaxons at the Brixton Academy on December 5, 2007, the Chemical Brothers at Aintree Pavilion on December 9, 2007 and Brighton Centre on December 12, 2007. SMD made a mix for Mixmag that came free with the January 2008 issue of Mixmag. 2008 09, Temporary Pleasure. While working on their second studio album, they released a collection of remixed SMD originals entitled Sample and Hold, which contains 11 tracks and was released in the UK on July 28, 2008. In January 2009, they announced on their MySpace page that a new album would be released in 2009. They released a new track, Synthesize, on February 12, through a music video that features live visual accompaniment for the track. 2 days later, a new song was broadcast on BBC Radio 1 named 10,000 Horses Can't Be Wrong, soon followed by the release on March 6 of the official music video on their YouTube channel. Their second studio album Temporary Pleasure was finally announced on May 6, featuring many guests including Gruff Rhys of Super Furry Animals, Alexis Taylor of Hot Chip, Beth Ditto of Gossip, and Chris Keating of Yajir. On New Year's Eve 2009, Simian Mobile Disco headline Get Loaded in the Dark at the Brixton Academy, alongside Annie Mac, Chase and Status, Herve and Subfocus. 2010 11, Delicatessen and Delicacies, during the introduction of their Essential mix made for Radio 1, broadcast on January 9, 2010, they gave hints on what would be a techno-based album expected for later in 2010. Since then, the duo has also established what will be a quarterly residency to JDH and Dave P's Fix Nights, in NYC. In March 2010 the duo announced their new club night project, Delicatessen, curated by the duo and accompanied by what they say to be a brand new imprint titled Delicacies. The first single on Delicacies was set to be released in late May, both physically and then digitally. The first 2 tracks are entitled Aspic and Nerve Salad. Simian Mobile Disco announced that every track will take the name of an exotic, and often bizarre, delicacy from around the world. Simian Mobile Disco played the Together Winter Music Festival at the Alexandra Palace in London on November 26, 2011. 2012 Euro 13, and Patterns. In February 2012, Simian Mobile Disco announced the follow-up to Delicacies, and Patterns, which was released on May 14, 2012. Seraphim was released as the album's lead single on April 9. On October 2, 2012 they released their 4th EP A Form of Change, whose 4 tracks included on the release were taken from In Patterns recording sessions. 2014 Euro Present, Whirl. In March 2014, it was announced that on April 26, 2014, Simian Mobile Disco would be recording for a new album, Whirl, at an intimate show in Pioneertown, CA. the two band members performed using only one synthesizer and one sequencer each. The recorded tracks were then polished in their studio for the eventual album release. Discography.